Is He Gay or European is a great song because there is some truth in it. But Americans often miss what the truth is. And I'm not even saying American men, I'm also including patriarchy supporting women. Because Americans often interpret that as, haha, European men are gay. When the truth is really that gender roles are ridiculous. And as someone who was raised very homophobic and very deep gender roles, like wore a veil to church, learning more about cultures and how constructed masculinity and femininity is what ultimately shattered that for me. Those illusions and really the binding that comes with that. I remember being in a college bar with a friend I had made who was like a goofy guy, but he was also definitely insecure about his masculinity. He needed to come across as very tough. And I remember us being in a bar and him being like, oh, look, there's a gay guy over there. And I was like, okay. And I just looked and it was a guy who had like a satchel. And I was like, oh, I don't think he's gay. I think he's European. And this was before I even knew about the song. It's like, I would pen German, actually. It was just something about like the way the jeans were and the satchel and the shirt that was like a V-neck, but not like a low V-neck. And he was like, no, he's totally gay. And I was like, I don't think he's gay, man. I think he's just European. And eventually, we crossed paths, and sure enough, he had a thick German accent. And the friend I was with was shocked, and he was like, how did you know? I'm like, because there are cultural markers. Like, he's not raised somewhere where having a bag that, like, and it wasn't like a purse. It was just like a bag that he could have had like a laptop in or something. But that's not a big deal. Like, if it's useful and it's functional, like, he doesn't care. It was like brown leather. Like, it was not cute. It was just like functional. I was like, yeah, German. And yeah, he just didn't really know what to think about that and probably should have questioned his own masculinity more. But I often tell people, like in some cultures, men wear skirts. Warrior men wear skirts. In ours, like, you might end up unalived if you are male presenting and wear a skirt because it's that hated. That's not biology, baby. That's culture.